Bitcoin yesterday dipped into our liquidation levels right here. A lot of long positions got liquidated. Right now the price is bouncing up, and the big question is, of course, what is happening right now? Will this result in a bounce to the upside, or will this just roll over and still see lower levels? Guys, I'm going to try and answer that question in today's video as clear as possible. And we will be having a look at Bitcoin. We will be having a look at the altcoin market, because a lot of interesting things are happening, guys. Very interesting things. And we are also going to have a look, of course, at the stablecoin dominance, because this chart also is showing some clear signals. So guys, make sure you watch till the end. Now let's jump straight into it. Well, yesterday, guys, I've shared in my video that there is liquidations at the lower 25k levels, right? So I also said it makes really sense for Bitcoin to first touch these levels before we get a bounce, because everyone is bearish. And most people, they expect Bitcoin to break down right here, although it was possible. Because everyone is expecting it, it actually makes more sense that it's going to bounce right here. So we have been talking about a short-term bounce. That doesn't mean that this will result in the next uptrend. This is a short-term bounce. We dipped into those liquidation levels. Guys, this is also shared on the free Telegram, which you can join with the link down below. So we are sharing there our videos so you don't miss out on them, but we're also sharing like some important updates. So for example, yesterday when Bitcoin dropped into this 25.2k level, we shared this photo right here, which showed us that, yeah, all those long positions were liquidated right there. So that means that once those long positions are liquidated, there is new liquidity, so the price actually can go up again. So what we can see if we zoom out right here is that Bitcoin is also at some form of a support. And if we bring our momentum indicators, then we have very clear bullish divergences, right? I mean, we have a lower low in the price, higher low in the relative strength index, higher low in the MACD, higher low in Orion's belt. So yes, I think it definitely makes sense for Bitcoin to get somewhat of a bounce here. I also think it makes sense, guys, that bounce will result in most people believe that it will be the new uptrend. So that bounce most likely will go higher than most anticipated. I can show you a nice example. Also, for example, right here, Bitcoin was coming down right here and eventually just had quite a massive bounce. And I can tell you already right now, like, it might not look in hindsight, it's very easy. Okay, we bounced, we just come back down, right? But in this moment, people really believe that we were like breaking out into a new uptrend. So people were making maybe charts like this, you know, or we broke that resistance, we are back in an uptrend. So this was a bull flag formation maybe from this bigger uptrend. We broke out to the upside and Bitcoin just had continued its uptrend. So can you see already like how bullish the structure looks? Uptrend, consolidation, uptrend, consolidation, uptrend, bull flag, breakout. A lot of people go long here. So, and eventually it turns around, right? And I think that will happen. I think something like that will happen too. It will go up. We will see a bounce, so that people are really going to believe that it's going to result in the next uptrend, which has still a small possibility that it is happening, because but that has to be confirmed from this chart basically, which I will bring up in a sec. But yeah, it's just the market needs to be trapped. The majority of the markets are not being rewarded, right? So that is one thing that is happening. So right now, when everyone is bearish, it makes sense that the price goes up. And then when the price goes up and all those bearish people are flipping slowly a little bit more bullish, then that is the moment that the market is going to dump again. So maybe this is going to be the next resistance level right here, somewhat of a falling wedge formation. We do have this rising channel. I think is actually quite interesting right here. But yeah, for the macro perspective, whether Bitcoin is really going to get a new uptrend or whether Bitcoin is just doing something like this, maybe not that high, we'll have to see about that. That really depends, guys, on this specific chart. And this is the stablecoin dominance. This is basically the chart which is, I think, the most important right now, and most people are not even aware of this. So this is the chart that basically in a shorter term time frame, if we bring out the momentum indicators, shows the opposite of Bitcoin. So we got bullish divergences on Bitcoin, we got bearish divergences on this chart, which means that, yeah, we might get a correction right here, we might come down, but this chart, like in this structure, should hold this uptrending support if Bitcoin remains bearish. If Bitcoin wants to go into that uptrend, maybe even 16-year cycle theory, we get acceleration and so on, then this thing will break out to the downside. So this is basically one of my charts that is the confirmation whether we are going to see lower levels in Bitcoin or whether Bitcoin can rally into an uptrend and really accelerate in this bull market still this year. Because guys, even though it's hard to see as a possibility right now, these are all possibilities that can happen. Bitcoin is shocking many people and did a lot of things in the history that we didn't expect. Right, so we got to be open to all of these things. If this thing breaks down, then maybe this Elliott wave structure was wrongly drawn and Bitcoin just go into the acceleration phase. But for now, I have to say that I would expect this to still hold the support, as this is a very long-term structure. Like we did hold the support right here. We do get some. Yeah, we do get some. It looks like it breaks down, but basically we just hold the support. So you got to be a little bit flexible in the structure, as it is a very macro structure. So we have to take in mind, guys, that this is a macro structure and that it is not a 1 hour triangle formation where you see a breakout. Then, guys, I want to bring you to the next thing, and that was this. I've shared over on WhaleAlerts already some days ago, and this is the total market cap of crypto, excluding Bitcoin, is showing signs of weakness. This means weakness across the board for most altcoins. RSI plus momentum indicators is breaking the uptrend. It is not the time to be invested into altcoins. And what we can see, guys, is that since whenever I posted this, the altcoin market had a significant drop right here, and yeah, the altcoin market just actually looks quite bearish. We have like these momentum indicators with an uptrend, which we broke out to the downside, and we right now just trading in the middle of this channel, and it looks like that sooner or later this market wants to go to the support of the channel, basically sooner or later. So we can do that aggressively with a dump in the short term time frame, maybe this year, but we can also do that a little bit conservative with the price moving sideways and the uptrending support just further in time comes higher and meet that level sooner or later. So that is something that I'm watching in the altcoin market as well. What is another chart I wanted to share you? This chart is the market cap of altcoins without Bitcoin and Ethereum. Well, it looks kind of a little bit like Binance token, right? We have like this massive rally, we're coming back down, and somewhat we have a descending triangle right here, or a inverse head and shoulders. So it's actually could be bullish or bearish, this thing. We just gotta wait for a breakout, right? If we do break down right here, there is quite a big gap before we have the next major support. So that major support would be at 150 billion US dollars. That would that would mean that it would roughly lose 50% of its market cap if that were to happen. So that would be a crazy move. Breakout to the upside would of course be bullish. We'll wait for this chart to break out. If you want to know when it's going to break out, make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon, and also make sure you join that Telegram. The free Telegram, where you will just receive extra information and whenever I post new videos. But the Telegram from WhaleAlerts is of course more high class. You will get more valuable information there. This one is also for free. The only thing that you need to do is you need to be an active trader with our affiliate, with one of our affiliate links. So you go down below this video, you check Bybit or BitGet, you sign up on one of these exchanges, you deposit, and once you deposited some money, you can go to whaleportal.com, you click right here on WhaleAlerts, and here you can submit your user ID, email address and Telegram handle, and we will check from our side whether you meet the requirements, whether you signed up with our affiliate link, whether you deposited, and whether you open your first trade. And once we can check those things, we will put you in the Telegram channel where you will receive extra information about the markets. So yeah, guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, make sure to leave the thumbs up button. Let me know in the comment section, guys, if you think Bitcoin is going to pump here, going to see a nice bounce, or whether you think, no, it's September, Bitcoin just continues to go down. Guys, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm very curious. I want to wish every single one of you a beautiful day, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.